The Arab Lawyers Forum is a simple idea. It is decided by lawyers in the Middle East, Arab lawyers in the Middle East, to meet each other, especially those lawyers who works in a commercial and corporate matters, and interact with international lawyers. And we wanted to create just a platform, a large meeting hall where Middle Eastern lawyer, Arabic-speaking lawyers meet other lawyers internationally, exchange business cards, talk about an issue of interest, specialization, learn from each other, and link different law firms in the different cities around the world. And we were fortunate that we have a couple of international organizations has backed it up, and one of the leading organizations, which is the IBA, welcomed this idea and have hosted us and supported us and been with us since the day one when we started this event a few years back. And many international lawyers find it very interesting to have to come to discuss issues of interest, whether it's incoming investment to this region or some specialized legal ideas that lawyers within this region need to be exposed to or learn from others. It's extremely important for young generation, in my opinion. They're the future of law and the future of any country. And we recognize this in the Middle East, and we have a very well-educated young Arab lawyers, and they are very keen to learn and to expand beyond the border of their own city. And getting them to be part of the Arab Forum and meet international lawyers, interact with some very experienced Arab and international lawyers. It is a very important first-hand experience that they're getting, mingling among lawyers, whether during the breaks or lunch or dinner, as well as be part. And what very interesting things that happens during the Arab Lawyers Forums, that young lawyers actually sat among panels to discuss issues of interest, whether that's relating to artificial intelligence or arbitration or other subjects that has been discussed. So it is a very important venue for Arab lawyers to widen their practice and be able to link to international lawyers. London is an important city, and when it comes to law and judicial practice, it is the central of the world when it comes to judicial practice. And as you know, cities like Dubai and Abu Dhabi also have relevant. We have the DIFC and ADGM, so the common law practice become relevant to this area. London's also hosts a very large law firms. Most of them have branches in the Middle East, and they hire lawyers, Arab lawyers. They are interested in meeting young Arab lawyers and some senior Arab lawyers who could partner with them in a number of projects. The International Bar Association is head office, and the International Bar Association being very good to the Arab Lawyers Forum in supporting us on a number of events. And it is the vision of the Arab Lawyers Forum and the lawyers who runs the forums to host different events to different cities that's relevant to the lawyers' practice in the Middle East. And London has been an important city. We have prepared for the conference before the COVID-19 and the pandemic. Legal profession is changing and emerging. There is ideas such as the artificial intelligence that's merging into the legal profession, and we all as a lawyer, senior or junior, need to learn about it. There is a number of interest subjects that we need to interact and talk about it and learn from other jurisdictions of how they dealt with it, practiced. Of course, the COVID-19 and the post-COVID-19 has changed slightly the legal practice. It already have done. Today we are working in different environments, linking with the clients remotely, linking with the court system remotely. So it's likely that the post-COVID-19, the legal profession will have to adjust it themselves and have to make some changes internally. And it's likely that will be one of the subjects and the topics that we're going to be discussing in London at the Arab Lawyers Forum, among other subjects such as the artificial intelligence and the new changes and the growth of arbitration and other important subjects that's relevant to the Middle East, but also important internationally. And that's the whole idea of the Arab Lawyers Forum. We talk and discuss and interact over subject that's not only relevant to the Middle East, but it's also important for the growth and the developments of lawyers and law firms. And law firms in the Middle East, we have a number of good-sized law firms now exist. They are keen on expanding beyond their territory and moving to different territories. And it's very important for them to understand the challenges there and how basically other law firms and other experienced lawyers have dealt with those challenges elsewhere. And I actually looking forward to be there, because I myself will probably learn something out of this, and by sitting next to an experienced lawyer from other jurisdiction, or by linking to one of my close colleagues that I work with in some of the Arab states that we already have a relationship. And that's the beauty of the Arab Lawyer Forum, that you actually meet those lawyers and colleagues that you have worked with in the Middle East, and the new ones that you are basically keen to meet and exchange business card and learn something from their experience. I'm excited actually because this program in London has been worked on, and it's an excellent program. We have a very good speakers, excellent program, and a number of sessions that's relevant to lawyers in the Middle East and internationally. I'm actually looking forward to be there. I will welcome all lawyers from the Middle East and internationally to be part of this event. In London, we have a number of excellent sponsors and partners in this event, and we have a lovely venue at a beautiful hotel, I think the Rosewood Hotel in London, who has been very supportive to this event. I know that some of my colleagues, international lawyers and local lawyers, are going to be on the panels there, and I therefore would like to welcome you all to attend this event and the wonderful venue that we're having in London. Please try to visit our website and try to link with us if you have any question, and tell us about any ideas that you may have, because this event is made by lawyers for lawyers.